And this looks at my man. Hi, Muffins!
Hey, we missed you guys!
Oh my goodness. Sorry, we are 1 minute late. We just found something out about each other. Sheree and I are pretty much soulmates now. Like we weren't before.
I'm so wigged out.
So yesterday I was talking to my husband about how I wish that elephants came in a that you could get a miniature elephant like that was like this big, and then they would like jump on like, oh, I don't know. It was so cute. And then Sheree was like, have I never told you about my teacup elephant thing?
And I was like, I have been saying, like, as long as I can remember, that I want to mix a chihuahua with an elephant and get like a teacup elephant that you can have in your house and feed peanuts to.
Yes, like, yeah, but that is the most random thing to have in common with somebody. Like,
I know. I was like,
they don't ask you that on Match.com.
No. And you know, my husband looks at me like, teacup elephants? What are you talking about?
That's so funny because yeah, we were talking. My husband and I were talking about it yesterday, and I thought how funny it would be to watch the little elephant try and get up on the couch because you know elephants can't jump and stuff, and their cute little trunk like touching you.
Oh yeah, Jackie said holy lighting treat. Yeah, it's now with the time change, pitch black here at 7:30. So I had to bring my makeup channel lighting in so that I'm not in the dark like a creeper.
I'm in the dark like the creeper. I'm lit like Voldemort. Okay, so the freezing, we have so many people. It's like some people it freezes, some people it doesn't. It can be a few things. It can be on other people's ends. It could be just because there are a lot of people in the chat right now. So there's really nothing that we can do on our end of it. Because ours I mean, when we watch it back, it's broadcasted fine. Like there's not glitches and stuff in it. So that shows that it is just part of Google Hangouts or everyone's individual if they can't support the chat.
Yeah, so we might just have like too many people in at once.
So hopefully it will work and not be
a glitch at the beginning. Maybe it'll like work itself out. Make it work. Make it work. You know, I just wanted to see.
Oh, look at all the people in the chat. I missed everybody so much.
Hi!
Ah, so we have, oh man, we have everybody.
All up in this party.
So we're going to go ahead and I think just get started with, do you want to just jump in with the weigh-ins?
Yeah, I'm going to jump right in.
Jump in.
You want to go first or you want me to go first?
You go first. I got to get my exact.
Okay. So this week I actually went to the gym 3 days. So, and I lost 1.6 this week.
That is so 1.6. So what was it? Did you weigh yourself and you were frustrated? Like, remember?
Yeah, I lost only 0.6, but then, so I lost 1.6 this week. And then the week before that, I lost 1.9, but we didn't do muffin chat that week. And the week before that, I lost 0.6 and I was frustrated.
Hey, Sheree, you want to get that?
What? Oh.
Ew. No! Put that away. Oh.
Locked. I mean, but my feet are really attractive. I'm just saying. Anyway, so I am 1 point something away from Wonderland.
Yay!
I think my total loss, I can't see it because I've got the chat pulled up, but I think my total loss with Weight Watchers is 23 point something.
That's so good.
Which, you know, isn't like as good as I had hoped I would be at this point, but it's still good. We're on the up and up.
I think you're doing great. You've had a really busy summer full of all kinds of things.
This.
Yes.
Like, what even is that?
It's you look like a chicken hawk.
I hope that's the thumbnail.
I So this week I gained 0.8.
Woohoo!
No, I'm really not upset about it. I had kind of a fumbled week, and yeah. I mean, I wasn't really that upset about it when I weighed in. I knew I was probably retaining some water too, because since I've weighed myself since then, and that's gone. But that is what my weigh-in was on Friday, so that's what I'm sharing with you guys. But I also my monthly bill came, so.
Yeah, it's probably totally water. Plus, I always consider anything that's a point something is not really a gain. It's like,
I think
your body was like.
But 0.8 is as close to a pound as you can get. You know what I mean? It's like you're.
No, you just probably had to pee or something.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. Yes, Kim, I do have a house full of sick people. Blech.
Sometimes a glass of wine is totally worth it. Not gonna lie.
Sometimes 5 glasses of wine are totally worth it. Just saying. So how were your guys' weeks? We haven't talked to you guys in so long.
I think that was another reason that I was a little bit on the struggle bus, because we didn't have muffin chat, so I didn't feel as accountable, or like I didn't feel like I had that like conversation. I mean, we talked every day, but like just having the group dynamic is a little bit more influential.
Yeah, there's a lot more accountability with the people in the, like, you know what I mean, with having to answer to the chat.
Enzo said, anything under a pound gain is a pee away. I preach, girl. I feel you. That's how I feel.
I like that.
I like that. It's just
pee away. That should be on a shirt. I totally think so. Oh, goodness.
Good job, Elizabeth. Hi, from Scotland.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's on my list of places that I want to visit. That's like on my bucket list visitation area.
Weight Watchers in Scotland. That's awesome. They're everywhere.
No worries, Jackie. You can get it back.
Yes, girl. So for 2 weeks, has there been anything that you were struggling with?
Yes, there's always something I'm struggling with when it comes to diet. I think I've been struggling with going to like places and like social events and those kind of things, because I always I start out strong. I'm like, yeah, I made all these carrot sticks, and then like halfway through I'm like, more cake. So like those are hard for me. But so we had 2 events come up in the same weekend, and usually I try and pick like a meal to be bad, but I was like, no, like I've got to stop doing this or I'm not ever going to get anywhere. I'm just going to keep gaining and losing the same like 4 pounds. So I called the lady who was doing the cookout, and I asked her what she was serving. I decided what and how much of I could have of her food, and then I brought literally like my entire smorgasbord of my own food. I brought like a huge salad. I bought a big thing of like fruit salad, and I bought like dips that were low points, and I came in with like 8 bags of food. And
everybody was super appreciative, though.
Yes, and I thought everyone was gonna be like, "Who's this girl with the salad?" You know what I mean? Because it was like a barbecue. But everyone was like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad you brought vegetables." And like her son was like, "I love this fruit salad. Can you bring it over sometime?" So that was a struggle. And then we had a birthday party the next day at an Italian restaurant that we were invited to, and I knew I wouldn't be able to hold it in, so I didn't go. So that was a struggle to miss out on a fun activity at one of our favorite restaurants. But I told myself, this is not the last time that you will get fettuccine tree. Like, this is okay. Like, this is not the last opportunity you're going to have in your life to get rolls and butter.
That's good. That's a good little mantra. That's a good trick to be like, this isn't forever. This is just right now, Yeah.
Then actually, I used that same trick this weekend. We went to a homemade bakery. I put this, I think I told you, we went to this bakery, like coffee house. They had these big, delicious cakes with like delicious things on them. And I got a sugar-free latte and a banana. That's what I had at this bakery. And I was just like, you know what? These are not the last opportunities for cake. I can say no today. And
that would be so hard at a homemade bakery. I'd be like, I'll take a banana inside of some bread with walnuts.
Exactly, Jessica. Jessica said, I tell myself that I can eat those rolls when I'm at goal. And that's exactly how I feel. I feel like if I can just say no now, I can have a little bit more wiggle room when I reach that goal. But if I keep cheating now, I'm never going to get there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like an aha moment, I guess.
Yeah, but that's super big. Like, because you are a sweets girl. So for you, especially to go into.
Like, we couldn't even stay there, Celia, to have the coffee. I was like, we have to get it and we have to go. Because if we sit here and I look at this display case, we're going to have to get something.
That is so good. Good job. That's amazing.
I was like, let's get in the car with our delicious coffee and our banana. And then as I'm eating it, I'm like, tiramisu, chocolate cake.
Yeah.
So did you have any struggly bustlies?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, for me, the struggle is kind of like I'm feeling very comfortable where I'm at, and I kind of know the rhythm of my body.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that I can go over a little bit, and because I have so much activity,
Mm-hmm.
that it's not really going to affect me that much. So I have to get out of that mindset though, because I do still have a goal that I want to be working towards, and yeah, and I'm just not ready to be done. I don't trust myself to be done.
Yeah.
So, oh, cranky toddler. Thank you, Jessica. Have a good night. Hopefully the cranky toddler gets better.
Thank you, Jessica.
So,
I totally said snakes and not shakes.
I love Premier Snakes.
I love Premier chocolate snakes. They're delicious.
I'm snake.
But yeah, I think that would be a struggle too. Like when you're basically at goal, like you've already reached your first Weight Watchers goal, it'd be harder, to like want to find that motivation to lose any more weight because you're there,
Yeah, because I feel like super, man, all these toddlers. We're getting everybody's toddlers are acting up tonight.
I know.
I feel for you guys.
Because we have a super moon.
Horrible too. Oh yeah, the moon.
Go out and look at the moon, ladies. It's a marvel.
It's not moon time here yet. It's still light.
It is full hardcore moon time right now.
But yeah, so that's been like my struggle, and it's my struggle in the sense of like when I go out to eat and stuff, instead of being like, oh, let me go and like go through the app and figure it out. I'm like, it's one night. Like I'll just go to the gym tomorrow. I don't lose this week, So it's for me, it's just picking back up the motivation to get to my next goal. Because I'm only, for me, for my be all dunzy, I'm 7 pounds away.
But I feel like when you go out, I feel like when you tell me what you've had, you've made excellent choices, like way better than you could have done.
Yeah, and definitely
like this style of eating has totally changed how you your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, my first Weight Watcher, so I'm 5'9". My first Weight Watchers goal was 160. And I hit that goal. And honestly, at 160, I'm totally happy with my body. Like, I feel good, ready to go. There's just a little bit more that I would like of the baby from having babies and stuff that I just want to work on.
Yeah.
And then it gives me a little bit of wiggle room in my life. Wiggle, 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 yeah.
A little bit of cake room.
Yeah. So that's why, that's the goal for me. But I'm just having a hard time getting motivated to get there. So. Oh, but it's been fun to look back on some holiday pictures and stuff. We're actually getting new family pictures done, and this will be my first time getting a family picture done where I don't feel like I need to hide in the back in the corner in a black shirt.
Celia, that's so awesome. I can't wait to see them. You're going to look amazing.
I'm so excited. So I'm excited to just be in a picture with my family and be looking at it like, look at my family instead of look at me. Ugh, that's always the feeling I've had. Like we've done these pictures every year, and every year I feel sad.
Mm-hmm. But this year you're going to be like, hey.
Yes. So yeah. Victories. Oh, you shared your victory about the bakery.
Yeah.
Um,
And I have been actually like logging everything, like even my weeklies. On the weekends, I usually will just say, I'm gonna eat this really bad thing or like eat this really bad day and just count my weeklies as gone.
mhm.
But I've actually been logging every single thing that I eat and actually taking out my weeklies when I use them and sticking to the plan. So that's been a victory because I haven't been doing that this whole time.
It's hard to do that too because
Yeah.
it's like this really honest moment that you have with yourself because no one else is looking at your app. It's just you and the app.
Yeah.
So the only reason you don't log it is to be able to look away from those mistakes. But when you face them, because that's what I did the whole time is I would log all my stuff. Now, not so much. Maybe I should. Maybe that'll help me. But when I was like super diligent, like I would log everything and then I would really feel bad when I would like do something naughty.
Well, see, in that way, like, and I also in my own brain would be like, I don't really have to log this bad meal because I know it was like 42 points. But actually, I was actually jipping myself sometimes because it wouldn't be, and I would say my weeklies were gone, but they really weren't. But by logging, I actually know how much I have.
Yeah.
And I also have to quit. I've quit looking at the weekend as like, let's go bananas. Like, it's the weekend, like I've stopped looking at it like that. So it's like, it's just another day, but my husband's home.
So everyone's talking about the Doppio, the Premier Protein and Doppio in the comments. I have not had it with the chocolate yet. Just because we haven't had any extra money to buy fun things at grocery time, but I will be buying it and I had it with the bananas and cream and that was okay. I can see where the chocolate would be delicious.
Yeah, I haven't tried it. When I tried it with the vanilla one, I also didn't make an espresso. I just did it with like leftover morning coffee. So it was more shaky than coffee-y. So I think tomorrow morning I'm going to try it instead of creamer. I'm just going to do an espresso and then the Premier Protein.
Yeah.
Depending on how cold it is because it's been pretty chilly in the morning. But yeah, I want to try it. Plus, that's something I can make at home. Instead of going to Starbucks, I can make an espresso at home.
Yeah. That's lucky that you have that. Elizabeth, you said, so do you guys not have Premier Protein shakes where you're at? I've heard of people using the light muscle milk as well.
Yeah, I think that one's 5 points, but no, maybe that's the bars.
No, yeah, the light muscle milk I think is lower. I think it's like 2 or 3 points. Same.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be an option.
Yeah, they might have muscle milk more available in more countries than Premier Protein.
Yeah. Or if there's like actually, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. So
Scratch that.
Don't listen to me, but do listen to me about the light muscle milk. I did hear that from somewhere. So anyway, our goals for this week. Sheree brought something to my attention. Next Thursday is frickin' Thanksgiving. So, but I thought I had so much time.
I know. When my husband was like, "Oh, my parents are coming Friday for the week of Thanksgiving," I was like, "What? What?" And it's not this Thursday. It's the next one. Like we have 1 week until Thanksgiving. I think Jesse, you would just order an espresso shot or 2 over ice.
2.
Yeah, 2 shots of espresso over ice is technically a doppio. A doppio is an espresso shot. I don't know why they call it a doppio.
Doppio is Starbucks. What Starbucks calls it? Because
they're fancy. So just ask for 2 shots of espresso over ice, and then you can pour in a large cup, and then you can pour your Premier Shake over it. Beth wants to know if we make it a point to use all of our weeklies, or do you just use them if something comes up? I use them all the time.
Yeah, I would always say like, oh, I'm going to try and save my weeklies, and then I would just use them. I used them through my whole journey when I gained, or when I not gained, and lost. Like, I didn't have any issues still losing. I might not have lost as rapidly as I would have maybe, but who's to say if that's really what would have happened.
Well, I've noticed that I still consistently lose even when I eat my weeklies, as long as it's not me just saying I eat my weeklies. But if I log everything, I actually still lose.
Yeah, I use.
Jesus says that doppio means 2 shots. So that's what that means.
Wow,
Ha! Science!
smart. Which is that I like that I know that now because I kept thinking in my head, how do they know it's 2 shots? Because literally that means 2.
So scientific. Goals. We got off on a tangent.
Goals! Oh no, we were talking about the weeklies.
Okay, yeah.
All the weeklies. Yeah.
And Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's coming up.
Oh yeah, goals. So aside from Thanksgiving goals, my goal this week is to track and is to eat within my points. I want to be very good until Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think that's a good goal. My goal is to go to the gym even when my in-laws are in town because there's no reason that I can't go for an hour in the morning when no one's awake. And to stick to my points the entire time my in-laws are here until Thanksgiving Day. Like Thanksgiving Day is my Shri gives no cares in the world. And I'm going to eat all of those things that I have been thinking about for a year. And then I'll get right back on track on Friday. So that's my goal, is to go to the gym and not overdo it with my in-laws when my in-laws are here.
Yeah. So my goal, like for Thanksgiving, I'm actually going to go do a 5K on Thanksgiving morning. It's called like a gobble run or something like that.
Then you can totally eat Thanksgiving.
But I'm not really going to be running. I mean, I'm going to bring my kids and we're just going to go walk in the morning. And then, yeah, and then I'm going to my husband's grandparents' house. So, I probably, I'm not going to be like making a pig of myself or anything. So
I've decided I'm going to have a plate of what I want, but I'm not going to go back for seconds. So I can have a little bit of all the things that I want, but I cannot go back and get another plate.
Trot, that is what it's called. That's a good plan to not go back for seconds. I was thinking if they had 2 sizes of plates, like like the gigantic trash can lid Chinettes.
Yeah, those are more fun.
Like the normal size ones. Maybe I would go for the normal size one, and then I wouldn't be tempted to like heap my plate.
Mm-hmm. I'm also making 2 pies for Thanksgiving.
Ooh. Hi, me, oh my.
I love pie.
So, yeah. It's right, Michael. That movie, you remember that with the angel?
Yeah.
Apple, pumpkin. I don't remember. I don't know the song. Come to your place every day if you got 'em pie. Me, oh my.
I love pie. I can picture the girl singing it with the brown, crinkly hair.
Yeah, sitting the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. I love that movie. I want to watch it now.
What is it? Is it Michael?
Yeah, it's Michael.
Yeah.
I love when he's eating the Frosted Flakes and like dumps all the sugar on the top of it.
Yes, and he's like, never have too much sugar. I'm like, I love you.
Oh, Michael. Yeah.
Obviously you can if you're not on Weight Watchers.
Yeah. No Weight Watchers in heaven.
All right, so we kind of talked about our holiday game plan.
Oh, so, there was something cool. I don't know if you didn't see my last video. I went to a Weight Watchers meeting and the leader was saying that, so if your plan is to either lose weight, maintain, or have a controlled gain, like those were like the 3 options basically. So, but to maintain, what an option would to add 6 points to your day, because that's what Weight Watchers does when you go into maintenance, is they give you 6 points and that should keep you maintaining your weight. So that's like a good way to, like, on top of whatever, just add 6 points, allow yourself that little bit extra, and then you should be fine.
So how many points do you add to your total if you give no poops?
Well, if you are going to have a controlled,
if you're going to have an uncontrolled gain, how many do you? I'm just kidding.
No, because again, not knowing what exactly you're going to gain, but knowing that you are going to gain, and then having a plan for how you're going to get back on track. Okay.
Now I see what you're saying. I'm like, missed one of the options.
No, that's a controlled gain. I mean, not being in control of exactly how much you gain, but just like what your game plan is for afterwards. That
get back on track.
So,
I think I'm gonna shoot for 150 points that day. I'm gonna try and reel it in.
Wow.
I'm just
That is like,
I'm really gonna try and hold it in to just 150.
You have the self-control of a nun.
Oh, but actually,
I wonder what 150 points would look like on Thanksgiving.
I wonder if we should both, just for experiment's sake, try and log everything, honestly. Even if it's just on paper.
That's fun. We should do that.
I'm gonna do it. I might do it on paper though, just because I don't know if it's gonna mess up my daily points or something. Like they're gonna be like, whoa!
You get like a phone call, like they're like, "Hi, we're from the Weight Watchers support line.
We think you need some help.
We've received a red alert. You are in the red zone.
You're about to explode.
You need to put your fork down. Let's talk about this."
That's actually a pretty good idea.
They're gonna talk you off the ledge. Yeah, we should. Let's just do it for funsies.
I'm gonna do it for funsies and be like, Shree ate 127 points today.
I'm excited. That'll be interesting.
There was something else I was about to say and I can't remember what it was. Was it goals? There was a goal I had? I don't remember.
Oh, but you're not eating out when your in-laws are in town.
Yeah, usually when my in-laws come, we eat out like 2 meals a day. So I have planned, they're going to be here for 5 nights. I have planned 4 dinner meals, and we are going to go out the last night that they're here. And then we have lunch at home, and I have breakfast plans. So I think I'm going to be able to hold it in while they're here.
Yeah, that's great.
But it's when I get to my mom's house that it's going to get real.
Yeah, your mom.
She is like, yum, 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 yum. So guys, let's have a YouTube roll call. If you have an Instagram or a YouTube channel or a Facebook group, or you just want to find some support sports, put all of your information down into the chat and we can all follow each other and support each other. And we can get to know all these new peeps we have going on.
Yeah, roll call.
Roll call.
Roll call. We'd also like to say a big holy smokes, cannot believe that this happened, but we hit 1,200 subscribers.
What? That is bananas pancakes.
Insane in the membrane.
I'm so excited.
Like,
we're planning to do a giveaway. We have to get all of our doodles in a row for it. But just as a thank you for you guys and for being here with us for 6 months and helping us reach our goals and being there when we were falling short and all those squishes.
Yes, all of you ride or die Muffin Chat Mondayers. We love you. Even not ride or die. I mean, if you just stop by for a quick chat, I mean, we love you too.
Yeah.
Love you all.
We just want to do a little thank you. So we'll let you guys know when we have that set up.
Yes, but definitely go check out everybody that's listing their YouTube and their Instagram in the chat. Go support, go, develop that community. I honestly think that is like such a huge part of why I had success, was because of watching daily what I eat videos, being challenged to stop, drop, and chug, and like
and having the girls, like, you just know that they're going through the same things. Like when I would say something that I think would be crazy, everyone's like, "Oh my God, I feel the exact same way," or "I've been through that too." It's just It's good to have that that camaraderie.
Yes.
How do you say that? Camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Sounds good to me. Camaraderie.
I'm still like a little lispy.
I'm just naturally don't know how to speak because I'm from Georgia. So, so did you have any new food finds?
Oh, I had it in my tea tonight. It's called Truvia Nectar, and it is a honey substitute. So I love honey in my tea. I like the flavor of it, but it is 4 smart points for a serving of it, which is way too high.
Yeah, especially a cup of tea.
So this is stevia and it actually has honey in it, and it's 1 smart point per serving. Totally tastes just like honey, and it's exactly something like that I like to have in my tea. So with it being cold and everything,
that definitely check that out.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then I didn't find it. Molly found it. The Sandwich Brothers, those turkey sausage pita things. I got them because of her recommendation, and they're very good. I'm down to my last one, and I'm starting to feel panicked. Like I need to go get some more.
They were husband approved. We had them this weekend.
They were so fast. They're so fast. You pop them in the oven or the microwave. No time flat. You have this, and they're good. Like legit.
And it doesn't even taste like turkey sausage. It tastes like sausage.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh.
It's really good. Yes. If you watch my videos, you know I just can't stop with these mini wontons. They're so good in soup. Wonton soup for lunch when I'm cold is like the most magical thing in my mouth, and I can't stop eating them.
That's one of my favorite. That's like whenever I had those in my freezer, that was like the easiest.
Delicious.
Oh, did you see my comment, by the way, about the vegetable base?
No.
Oh, I commented on your video. So I think the chicken stock better than bouillon. That one's how many points?
You get 2 teaspoons is 1 point.
Yeah, there's a veggie version that's not made with chicken, but it tastes just like it, and it's 0.
Ooh, I like 0, much better than 1.
That's what I use with mine, so I'm only getting the points from the wontons.
Oh, yes, I'm not gonna like. I might have to get that one next. I always get them. Yeah, I have like 8 things of Halo Top in my freezer, and I haven't tried any of them because it's been cold and I don't want ice cream.
I have no things of Halo Top, and I wish I did.
You can have all of mine because I'm probably not going to eat them until July. Yeah, wonton soup is like my jam. And those little tiny crunchy onions, those are good in everything. I put them in soup. I put them in salads. They're so delicious. I can't stop eating them. But what's funny is if you get the French's brand, which is like the most popular one, they're higher in points and you don't get as many. And I walked around Kroger for like 30 minutes trying to find this brand that I buy. And I was like, where's this stuff? And I had asked people and they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, it's here. And then I remember that I bought it at Publix.
Oh!
So I had to go to Publix just to get it. Where do you find the better? I find it's in the soup section of my grocery store, and it's like where all of the broths are, and it's usually on the top row, and it's in a little glass container. And I like it better than bouillon cubes because it's just more seasoning.
It is very good. Crunchy onions with jalapenos.
Sorry,
that sounds delicious. Speak to me, girl.
I can't do spicy. I'm a weenie.
Yum.
But I thought with those crunchy onions, I could even crunch those up into like a powder and use it to bread something, like bread some fish or like some chicken.
That's such a good idea to use that. What?
Because I think you can have up to 3 tablespoons for 1 point, and that would be enough to cover like a piece of fish.
You are rocking my world, little country girl.
Thank God I'm a country girl. I like fried fish and all of my crunchies. Derp, 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 and I got the munchies. Derp, derp, derp.
I have no idea what's going on. Like I'm like completely lost. All I see is like a derp munchies. A derp. I feel like if I just has my fever taken me to
crunchy protein gets me excited, and I just bust out into song.
Crunchy protein. All right. Yep. I'm just gonna drop it there.
Yep. Gotta let that go.
Let that one go. I'm gonna go frozen on it. The Doppio is the new bit. Oh my gosh. So I can't buy anything exciting until we get paid. But I saw they have the Opadilly dips at Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're a really low point dip. But it's like, I don't know if they're like thicker than the dressing or what it is. But I remember Transforming Melody had talked about them a while ago in our chat. Do you remember that? When she's like,
yeah, we couldn't find them. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about it. But they had them there, and I want to try them so bad.
Huh. Yeah, I keep seeing like the Opa in the original container, and then they have these other ones that are in tall, skinny ones, but they're salad dressings, and I'm like, what have I been eating this whole time? So I don't know what those are either. But they're weird flavors, like raspberry jalapeno or something. They're weird flavors.
Do you remember when do you guys have Arby's there?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember all of a sudden one day I looked at Arby's and they were like, now serving pure chicken or whatever. Like, and I was like, What were we eating before?
What are you even serving this whole time?
Like, I don't feel like this is good advertising. I don't trust you anymore, Arby's.
What are you trying to tell me?
The Arby's is just a bad choice all the way around.
Basically, but it's delicious.
Super good.
I love me one of them cheddar melts.
I know. I'll give you some Arby's right now. I don't even care.
I like
No,
a
I do care. I do care.
We do care. We're not eating Arby's. We're gonna have celery and like it.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I haven't even had din din yet, so I'm like hungry.
Oh, I had dinner. I had pasta, and I'm full.
I'm having. What are you guys having for dinner tonight?
Yeah, let's see what you're having. Give us some dinner envy.
I want to hear what you guys are having for dinner. I'm doing the I don't know. It's always on Pinterest. It's like the 3 sections where you put your chicken, you put your potatoes, and you put your green beans, and then I can't believe it's not butter all over the top, dry ranch seasoning, and salt and pepper, bacon in the oven. It's delicious. My serving
exactly how I make mine.
10 points. All right, so we have Italian wedding soup. Yum. Tri-tip green beans and mashed potatoes.
Pork chops and nippershires.
Chili and saltines. That sounds good. I love saltines.
Chili and saltines.
Pork chop and steamed veggies. Yum. And 10 boiled shrimp.
Oh, I made sloppy joes on Sunday, but they were not the Simply Filling ones, and I was very disappointed.
I want sloppy joe.
They're not as good as I remember.
Sloppy joes.
They're not as good as I remember. I used to remember Kid Cherie was like sloppy joes, and then I had one and I was like, it's not really that great.
I think it's the name. Sloppy.
I love pigs in a blanket, Kim. I'm adding that to my Thanksgiving Mom Has to Make It list.
Pigs in a blanket. You can make pigs in a blanket that are Weight Watchers friendly with reduced fat croissants and turkey
about that life on Thanksgiving. We're being thankful for being fatter.
Who eats turkey? Who eats pigs in a blanket on Thanksgiving?
It's an appetizer. You can have it for breakfast.
Pigs in a blanket are not an appetizer, Cherie.
Yeah, they are. In the South, they are an appetizer.
Like with a full hot dog?
No, with those little tiny smokies.
I'm thinking because we have them hot dogs, and I'm like, that is not an appetizer.
I've never had one with a hot dog. I've only ever had them with the little smokies, and then you cut the thingy in half and roll them up.
I need to get on the Skinny Taste website because everyone always talks. Yeah, cocktail. I've never had them with those. Well, actually, I probably wouldn't because I got food poisoning from those when I was sick. Really? Yes. Serve your sloppy joes over a lightly toasted garlic buns.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah, I made it with OG sloppy joe sauce, and it didn't really have a lot of flavor. I added onions and bell peppers just for some crunch and girth. But it just wasn't very, they weren't bad. It just wasn't man, I can't wait to have sloppy joes again. It just wasn't good.
Kim, is that the one that you got at Target? It was on sale?
Yeah, we need to look for that. Or maybe I wonder if I can get it at my library. I hate buying cookbooks because they just sit in my kitchen and look at me like, haha, you're not cooking. Uh-oh. I think Celia is frozen. Oh, I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Hi. Oh. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a blip on the...
There's a weird little hiccup where you were frozen for a seckie, but you're back.
Sorry, I was reading the comments. I was like, brr.
I have light buns.
I like light buns and I cannot lie.
Yes.
I actually ate some of the sloppy joe mix in a Trader Joe's 1-point wheat tortilla, and it actually wasn't bad.
Sloppy joe mix inside of a baked potato sounds pretty good.
Ooh, that does sound good.
I would eat anything inside of a baked potato.
Or a sweet potato. Give it that little bit of sweetie sweet.
That's what I love. I love the barbecue. I like doing barbecue pulled pork on a sweet potato. That is, oh my gosh, smack.
And you don't even need butter. You just need just bring the meat.
I don't ever need butter with a sweet potato. I like it with it. Don't get me wrong, girl. I like it, but I don't needs it. I don't needs it, precious.
I needs it with a tablespoon of butter and 6 tablespoons of brown sugar baked in the oven.
Gross.
It's so good.
If they're already sweet and buttery.
And then you put cinnamon brown sugar on it, and it's like, ha, 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 ha.
hold on. So you put brown sugar in it and bake it, and then when it comes out, you put brown sugar cinnamon on it.
Mm-hmm. Because you get that crispy layer, and then you put it on there, and it melts with the butter, and then you have like a sea of deliciousness. That's how you eat it in Georgia.
That is not even a sweet potato anymore.
It's a sweet potato. It's just real sweet.
That is insane. Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch. I just like to say that name.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
No, I haven't seen that one. I need to go and look it up.
That reminds me of a skit from Salad Fingers. Do you remember Salad Fingers?
No.
This is Benedict Little Fingers. This is Benedict Cumberbatch. No? All right.
But I really like this creepy
it's like a Slenderman thing, you know? It's like an internet creepy sensation thing.
Yeah, I can't look it up. But anyways,
I think that's it. I think we kind
talked
of
about baked potatoes and tiny elephants. I think we've covered everything.
I think we've covered our bases. It's so nice to be on here and chitter chatting with everybody.
Yes, I feel much more myself and ready to face the week.
I feel renewed.
It's like a day at the spa.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So next week though, Cherie has family in town, so we will not. The holiday muffin schedule is just.
It's gonna be rough.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's real hard. But we'll be able to catch up with you guys after Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, we'll definitely have to check in.
Yeah, so we can have a chitter chat about how
I think we'll probably be good up until Christmas.
Yeah, and then we can tell you guys our amazing points on Thanksgiving. I'm so excited to track that.
I'm gonna be so embarrassed.
Why?
Because it's gonna be like
but you know that's what we're doing. Like we already know you're gonna eat. Like that's
I know, but everyone's gonna be like, now I know exactly how much you ate, Cherie.
You showed your foot on camera to a weird guy that was asking, but you just
It's true. I'm not embarrassed about my feet at all, but like my points on Thanksgiving. I mean, I own my feet. They're real cute.
They are cute. You have adorable little feet. So I made a YouTube channel for Weight Watchers since my other channel was BookTube. Oh, I like BookTube. I think it will help to have. Oh, there you go. Sometimes it's nice to compartmentalize YouTube. Yeah. Cherie and I both have other channels as well, so we feel you, girl.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets to be a little much. You're like, where am I posting? Who am I answering?
Yeah. All right. Well,
we hope you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving. And if you're trying to be strong, we hope you have the strength. And if you're like me and just gonna roll with it, I hope you enjoy that pie. Because I am.
I haven't made a decision about what I'm doing on Thanksgiving yet. I just don't think it's gonna be that bad.
It's gonna be real bad for me. So you're gonna make me look real bad because my mom's food is like, I can't think of one thing that I don't want.
Yeah, but you don't drink. So Dylan's mom is going to be making like a caramel apple sangria, and I could probably take 150 points of that to the face.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. I'll have to snap you after I've had a few of them.
We should snap each other like all of our pictures, like all of our food. And then I'm going to save all of your snaps where you're like, I love the sangria.
It's so good.
Like, I didn't eat any food but 8 glasses of sangria.
I know. All you see is like a dinner roll, like dinner rolls.
With one bite taken out of it.
Shot after shot, like, of sangrias. Oh. All right.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you a week from now. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be vlogging later, and we'll see you. Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.